Post imagination does not intend to inform, educate, or persuade. It's created for entertainment purposes only, and the views that I'm in are my views. Shut up. Welcome to the Post Imagination Show. In the post imagination show, how did you get to this place in your life where you haven't changed the show? 'Cause you're a loser, and you'll listen to anything that's on, and you lie to yourself when you tell everyone that it's just for background noise. You say you weren't listening. You said you weren't listening. Well, how loud are the voices in your head? So damn loud that you can't listen. And you turn on the radio just to drown them out. You know, that reminds me of a time when I was lost in the Arctic tundra. I was lost in a whiteout for 3 days. It was me, Gary Coleman, Martha Stewart, and a Sherpa. We were there for an article for Rolling Stone magazine. When we got separated from the group. So out of the snowy white, blinding whiteness of the snow came a time almost magical. Polar bear cub. And then right behind it, out of the snow, came its mother, screaming with the fury
with the fury of a blind man's soul. Gary screamed, and Martha snatched the gun from the Sherpa. Without hesitating, she broke the barrel, saw it was loaded, took aim, and pow! Martha Stewart killed that polar bear dead. And I killed the cub. We slept in the bear's carcass till help came to save us. You know, as bad as that bear carcass smelled, it was really quite comfortable after Martha Stewart kind of feng shuied everything.
Is this a show? Is it? Is that all you do? Disappointed. Thought there'd be more. Anyway, you kids suck.
There aren't any shadows here. We stopped allowing them when the sunshine stopped shining. The first ones used to tell us about it. In the evening, during the warm season, we would gather at them, and the others too. We would all sing songs about it. The first ones, they would tell stories about the sun and how it would be so hot. It would get so warm. It would be warm enough to swim in the ocean even. People in their time, they would walk around with hardly any clothes. They always joked that's why there were so many people. Boys and girls and warm seawater. Too many damn people. In the evening, they said, was the last time the sun went down. It gave kings, it gave popes, and pirates, and everyone. It gave them all a blank face. No one smiled, no one frowned. And so now there's light, too much light. When the singing stopped, it was the first one's final order. Found to light the world once more. So, like I told you, there aren't any shadows here. The light washes them all away. The light washes them all away. The only shadows here are the ones that follow you. The only shadows here are the ones that follow you.
Oh,
there you go.
Just
What are you talking about?
Random fool. I've seen
that
one
the
in my
name
life.
of this thing now? Look at
Come
this
on,
motherfucker.
you guys are like
just
thick as
jabbering off
thieves.
in
Come
the
on.
wind.
Well, while he's
Oh,
jabbering, and you're just sitting there,
I'm getting up.
and,
I'm getting up.
show's
I'm
gotta
getting
go
outta
on,
here.
Hey, what are you
Yeah,
saying?
go on.
Crazy
What are you saying? You saying I ain't
motherfucker.
carrying my own?
Yeah, let me tell you about this
Oh, let me
motherfucker,
tell you,
Clyde.
I know
All right.
I tell you what, I know this motherfucker.
What the fuck are you gonna tell me about that motherfucker I don't know?
I wish I never met him.
Shit.
What?
Better off. Yeah.
What you got?
All right. Yeah.
Shut your eyes.
Shush now.
Shut your ears,
Tell you
Clyde.
the story.
All right, go.
This-
Go.
Let me tell you about Clyde over here.
All right.
He was born about 1939 or so. Wyoming, I believe. He was born of a family white.
Really? White? You gonna go with white?
He had a father, he had a mother. Monique White.
Monique White.
Gorgeous.
You
Give me-
made
give
that
me-
fucking shit up.
And father, he was drunk or something. Anyway, Clyde grew up in a small little mud hole, Wyoming. Big hole. I like Wyoming myself.
Who doesn't?
Nice.
Homie's awesome.
Especially in the spring, you know. But I think didn't have much town. Land belonged to old Mr. Patterson.
I think you made that name up too.
Motherfucker, if I ever seen one.
Oh, you met Mr. Patterson. You met him now.
Branch in from Mr. Patterson and whooped him quite often. Yep. And between me and you, I bet that motherfucker deserved every last lick.
Dude, Cecil, you're just being racist, you know.
Anyway,
It's horrible.
so Clyde, he grew up, he hated animals, hated everything outdoors. Boy, had been over for some time. Hated horseshoes, apple pie, you know, hard to tell him. Just anything that would kind of remind him.
Cecil, it's getting kind of late.
That's all.
Gotta get back to the show.
That's Clyde.
You know, yeah. It's nice talking to you, though. I'll catch you around.
Rolling.
What the fuck is going on here? Does this seem a little strange to anybody else? Are people just trying to push my fucking buttons for the fuck of it? Whatever it is, it's getting old. I'm burning out here, people. What the fuck? Just can't get any slack, any love here. Fuck. I couldn't even type my thoughts on all of this if I wanted to, yet find the words to describe how I feel about the subject. Okay, it all started when I was 5. This image of a picture of me in a blue collared shirt with a flat top and a couple missing front teeth pops into my head, so the book of mystery coincides with ours lives here. Supposedly we are prophesized life here. Technology that lets us watch race car pit crews get attacked by bears. Computer voices that read you the Bible and relate you to its words. Prophecies made within a prophesy the greatest mind fuck swindle here. That comes with an owner's manual or basic instructions before leaving Earth. But it seems we've been cast here with a bunch of jackasses and stand the floor, man. Shit, fuck. Jake says he smells the shit that God smeared along the halls of the courtroom where the judging of us is done by who? An understanding of a madman driving this knowledge in my ear, or should I say this bullshit brainwashing computer voice. John, Jacob, Paul, Michael, and a crazy Corinthian. Jacob is fighting with the ground and reckons himself the devil. Job dotted. I see the match and the meaning of the court system and who is in power of the earth. A bloodline that had been here long enough to create our society today. Hundreds of years of conditioning human life to be slave trade. Souls used as currency plumped and fated up here. April 6th, 8280. Jesus was arrested, crucified for treason instead of stoned for blasphemies. It's always been about the court system as far back as the days of Jesus. Jacob thinks he's Jesus here now, and after crucified reborn here as the devil. And I am John, which is why I'm recording this madness, I guess. But I don't trust anything now. I think a lot have been deceived here by this bloodline bullshit leading power here of this rat shit infested cage. I want to believe, but it kills the brain. Coincidence.
Coincidence. Man, I tell you, I waste a lot of time. Keep trying to find new ways to do stuff, and I just get distracted. Like, I have apps to record, but I keep looking for better apps to record. And then some, I don't know. My life is bullshit. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So I went out, bought this stupid laptop at apparently the wrong time in history. Because Microsoft's taken over Google, and nobody has shit figured out. So all I ended up with is a bunch of software that just keeps crashing. Download something I need, think it's gonna be awesome. Conflicts with the browser. It's ridiculous. I don't even know, man. But how are you? How's life? How's quarantine? So for anybody who's got a little cabin fever, go outside. Just go outside, man. What the hell? Nobody's stopping you. It's kind of weird. Like, I'm sorry for anybody who has kids, because you got your kids. Your alone time kind of got taken up, right? Get out of here! I'm just trying to watch my soap operas. Do people still watch soap operas? I haven't watched daytime television since I worked at a dry cleaners, which was a freaking awesome job because I got to sit around, watch TV all day, bored off my ass. Like, any job you're bored at is a really good job. Think about that. Boredom is it's like life's reward for doing good. I don't know. That's kind of how I see it. If you're bored, you got everything fucking done, or you just got some stuff that you have to do and you're not gonna do it because it's not important, and you know it's not important. It's weird. It's like I was talking to a buddy. He was like talking about how his daughter is starting to become like a little shit. And it's like, I don't know, tells her to go do something. And, she's kind of like, huh? Gives him like a little attitude. And, I understand where parents are coming from. But this little girl is kind of a little different. Because she's never been treated like a kid. She's always been treated like an equal. And she's always been like, at parties, and they do a lot of festivals and stuff. So she's always like mingling. She's running around. She's her own boss. It's kind of weird too, because she'll tell a full-grown man what to do, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Not even like thinking like, oh, you're 6 years old. So, anywho, this kid is fucking just. The dude got lucky. This kid's fucking so well behaved and whatnot. But anywho, so he's like trying to tell her what to do, and she's like giving him a little sass because they both know that the things that he's asking her to do are fucking bullshit. And so he's mad that she won't, he's getting an attitude. And it's like, dude, the only reason you're telling her to do stuff is because she doesn't want to do what you're telling her to do. If that makes sense. Just, I don't know. Kids. Yeah. Becoming a little shit. No, she's fucking awesome, dude. Leave her alone. No. I've never seen a kid say they want to go to bed. Unless they were sick. This kid's like, the sun goes down. It's like, oh, what do you want to do? Want to watch a movie? No, I want to go to bed. All right. Blew my freaking mind. Woo! So yeah, working on the website. I just want to start saying that in every episode. So yeah, I'm trying to get the website done. The website will never be done. Ever. Unless somehow, some way, I get people I trust to come in here and do it all for me. I don't even need like somebody to like do my thing for me. Like, let me just dictate what I want you to do and just get it done. Because I swear to God, anybody with like half a brain and a little bit of focus could get this done in an hour. Me, however, I'm like, well, why won't this file close? And where did this file go? Like right now, as we speak, I'm looking at a little white square on my screen that I believe is connected to freaking the Microsoft backup, and Microsoft backup's not working. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on? That's what I'm doing. Welcome to the Working on the Website show, also known as the Post-Imagination show. Fuck, we're going post my imagination. Like the first people I told about this show, they're like, oh yeah, do this, and then, play like our old album, or we can, and it was like a bunch of old shit that we already done, like 5-10 years ago. I was like, nah, dude, this is post-imagination. It's all gonna be original. Everything, right? And now I start looking over and I'm like, I got a little bag of tricks I've never published. Maybe we throw that in there. Yeah. Looking at a book right now, full of all kinds of stupid little poetry. Stronger, just grab it, just so I have materials, just something to talk about, something interesting. Or I can just smoke pot. We can just smoke pot all day. Jamming. I hope you like jamming too. Quiet, Lou. I like this song. So yeah, all good things have to come to an end, and imagination had its time. It's weird. It's like, because I started this stupid show. Since I started this stupid show, I look up imagination a lot, or I come across a lot of articles in regards to imagination, and it's every time I see like the definition, just, oh man, I totally named my show wrong. Imagination isn't dead. How could imagination possibly be dead? Well, maybe it is, but just in me imagining that imagination is dead, right there, it's self-defeating fucking idea. Right? Am I right? Do you concur? Oh, shit. Sorry. Been drinking. All hands on deck. Yeah. I want to write jingles. You know what the problem is? It's kind of just want to like play the jingles just for myself. which I don't think I can do. Like I was talking to Marcus Bemis of Stab Freedom earlier, and we were saying, it's like copyrights or just like any other law. It's the same as murder. It's really only a problem if someone complains, right? That's American justice in a nutshell. Nobody really cares if you use somebody. It's like free advertisement for them. They didn't have to fucking pay Shakira to go shake her ass in a fucking 7-Eleven. Some dude just did it for free. But I got a feeling I'll just get in trouble. Like, for whatever reason, it could be like an awesome jingle. It could be like a symphony and like make people cry for like a Pringles commercial. And like somehow I'll just get sued. I know it. Prophesized it. Yeah, that's how it'll go. I'll make $1 and I'll get sued for like way more than my life is worth. But jingles, like I've said this for years. Anywho, I got a really good one for Oreo O's. Just throwing that out there. Post. If you're listening, Post. I want my Oreo O's. Anyway. Bam. Just like that. Chewy got sued. It was bad. It's bad news. Like, it was weird as like kind of like suing a homeless man. Like, you don't know how much somebody has. And then you could totally like sue somebody and win your case and just like get this ridiculous settlement. But if the person doesn't have anything, like, I don't know, are there rules, are there laws that prevent that? There shouldn't be. Sue your ass. $1 billion and your cardboard box. And I want that one sock you have too. I don't care if it's holy. Be my Sunday sock. But I don't have it. Too bad. I won my case, judge said. Had that little nutcracker. Bam. I don't know why. I think this is funny. There's this like game called Metabot where you try to fix or whatever, solve viruses, and I am awesome at it. None of you are like, you're supposed to like match up like people's symptoms and find like the corresponding virus and cure the people. Don't even read the information. I'm just like, it's that one. Get it every time. It's like 1 in 4 odds. 1 in 4? Yeah. Just saying. Just saying. I knock a virus out in my sleep. It's actually how I knock out most of my viruses. Let's see what's in the mail today. Nobody said anything. Really? Nobody said anything? Bluehost. Start your website on Bluehost. They do stuff that'll help you out. I can almost guarantee it. It's supposed to be one of their affiliates, but when I get around to it, all I gotta do is copy and paste like 4 times and it's done, but maybe next month. I'm just a bitter old person. Everyone looks at me and like, you're young. I'm like, nah, I'm old. I'm old in my soul. I don't know if you feel like that. Do you feel like that? Just old. Shoot. But I'm still cool. Cooler than your mom. We got Lindsay Lane, Leith, Clefely, Frank Zalata, Robin Finn, Hamza, Genesee Henderson. Thank y'all for your interest. Who else we got? Estelio Construction Supply. Rock on, Estelio Construction Supply. The unsung hero of construction. The supply man. I don't know why. For like a split second there, I thought for a second that nails were still made by hand. I was like, who would be like the smallest, like the most unsung hero in construction? And I just like went down to the nail, so I was just like, that guy, the guy that makes the nails. There's no guy that makes the nails. I'm gonna go out and make a nail. You know what? That's it. It's settled. How do I make a nail? Quick, somebody tell me. I mean, I got that far, but no, seriously. Like, should I hammer it, or I mean, do I have to make a mold? Right? Like, you would think mold, but then I'm like, not really making it. I want to like, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get the ore anyway, because I have no idea how to make ore. I wouldn't want to buy ore to feed the purpose. Maybe like, no, not like an arrowhead. You would just use wood, right? You would just use wood and nails. Come think of it. What you need an iron nail for? What you doing? Interesting thing I learned. The nunchucks. Nunchaku. Was originally a bit for a horse. I thought that was cool. And there wasn't any metal on it. Just, oh man. I don't know why. I still hate the sound of a horse's bit. Just shoving that thing in the horse's mouth. Oh, yeah, they're used to it. You see that little... All right, let's go. So weird. That's all that animal is for. It's solely. Like, what would it do in the wild? Like, it's not really... I don't know. As I recall, they're not from Northern America. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Animals are weird. Buffalo, we're just hanging out. Just life was good. Got cold, we went over here. Got Warren went over here. Just forever. Yeah, how about that? Africa's got a freaking elephant just standing around. I think an elephant would be like the shittiest life. Like buffalo, awesome. I would love to be a buffalo. As for a freaking elephant, that's gotta be tough. Oh, my feet hurt just thinking about how their feet look. I'm so old. It's ridiculous. Because the only part of this I'm going to use is talking about a nail. And that's a show. So I totally recorded like a good 12 minutes of material, and the tape wasn't rolling. Rookie! Welcome to Post Imagination. Chew James, your hostess with the something or other. Welcome to Post Imagination. I'm Chew James. I'm here to talk to you about handshakes, apparently. So back in the day, two soldiers on a battlefield meet each other, shake hands. Shook with the right hand. Why is that? No, I don't believe it had anything to do with wiping which hand you wiped your ass with. Never heard that from, and I haven't looked it up because it's not the lore that I was told. My ancients told me, or my elders told me about the ancients who would meet on the battlefield. They shake with their right hand because you carried your shield in your left. So by presenting your right hand, it showed that you were unarmed. You didn't mean to harm the other person, right? And that's why you shake a man's hand. You refuse to shake a man's hand, it tells that man that you want to kill him, that you're hiding something from him, you're not being honest, and there's no reason for that person to trust you, right? That's why you hear people say, I never trust a man who refuses to shake a hand, or you know a lot about a man by his handshake, right? So why aren't you shaking hands today? Because you're afraid of germs. I get it. You're afraid of what you don't know, things you can't see. Aren't we all? That's why we were afraid of the dark. But, it takes people... You got to train yourself to not be afraid of the dark anymore. All right? Yes, you will get sick. There are diseases out there. There are illnesses we can't even fathom. You know? What happened to being afraid of radiation? Remember everybody in front of their computers or in front of their cell phones, madly thumbing into the websites that they're afraid of radiation poisoning? Meanwhile, the device they're holding in their hand emits more radiation than anything they could receive from Fukushima or whatnot. We're afraid of what we don't know. All right? I'm afraid of a world that refuses to shake hands. Went to a bank today. Slid my... so the tellers are behind glass, first off, right? They're in their own little bubble. Like, whatever disease they get, it's their own fault because they're in their own little hygienic community. So through the little slide, go to give the girl my card. She asked me to flip it over so she can see the numbers. Immediately offended kind of like, when you refuse to shake someone's hand. Just, why won't you touch my card? It's kind of weird. Obviously, because she was afraid of germs. So I was there to cash a check. Takes the check, no problem. Doesn't even think about it. Holds it up to the light or whatever. She's just manhandling. Puts it through a machine. Takes the check out of the machine. Blah, blah. And somehow she thinks she's like going to be safe because she's going to use hand sanitizer after she talks to me. I don't get it. I understand the fear of being afraid of what you don't know, but I don't understand the actions that you're taking. It's like everyone's just going against what our teachers taught us. You don't stay inside because all you're going to do is incubate your own disease. And you need to expose yourself to society, especially, living in the Los Angeles area, New York area, major you know what I'm trying to say, metropolitan areas. You need to touch. You need to touch everything. You need to touch everybody. You need to wash your hands regularly and don't touch your face. That's what they told you. You know why? Because you need an immune system. You need your body to take in bacteria and disease or viruses and all that shit. You need your body to fight it off with its own white blood cells. Your body needs to know, that way, whenever you come in contact with that thing that would make somebody sick, you don't get sick anymore because your body is prepared to fight it. Well, guess what? If you bolt the doors, lock the windows, hide yourself in your bunker for months on end, when you finally go back out into the world and meet people again, guess what? You will get sick. And because you're afraid of what you don't know, you're just going to associate you getting sick with you going out in the world. You're going to be afraid of people because that's what made you sick. So I'm here to tell you that's not what made you sick. The TV made you sick, and you decided to hide yourself away from the world like a lunatic for months. You just Howard Hughes'd it, except Howard Hughes was a millionaire and, created a giant wooden plane. What did you do? Yeah, that's right. You played with finger paints, watching them shut down the schools that you're still going to pay the taxes for, police stations, social, libraries. They closed the libraries down. You might not have to pay taxes for those when you return back to society because they won't be there, and you've forgotten that they even existed. So yeah, I don't talk politics. I hate politics. There's so much more to talk about, like the ways that penguins do it better. It's true. Black and white. It's black and white, man. It's black and white. Penguins just do it better. Imagine more, people. I'm out.